What's up, folks? What's up? Good evening, everybody. I'm the first one here. John is currently updating his system to be able to hop on here too. So appreciate everybody that is going to hop on tonight to be able to catch up with us. Join us on a Saturday night, which we normally do on Friday nights, but we're doing tonight on a Saturday night just because life gets crazy, right? It gets wild and it's all over the place. So I'm getting logged in. I want to make sure that everybody's good to go. I see a few people already on here. Comment for me real fast if you guys can see me, so that way I can make sure that we're good to go. Excuse me. All right, so I can go on to groups, and there we are. See if my face, there's my face. There's my face. Okay, all right, good. So everybody that's joining on, whether it's on YouTube or it's on Facebook, we're just waiting for John to join in with us here today. But you can see me? Good. I'm glad you can see me. I have to open up the actual presentation because I want to make sure that I can know who's talking. There he is. I see him. I see his face. Here we go.
What's up? You started without me again?
Hold on, man. Let me turn this volume up. I don't have any volume on this. Oh, there we go. There it is. I hear something over there, but I don't hear you in my microphone. That's weird. Interesting.
Is my mic working?
Dude, how am I doing? I'm doing good. You can see me. Okay, Lisa can see us. Lisa, I'm doing well. What's going on with John?
What, you can't hear me?
Volume over here. I can't hear you on my computer. Let me just do something really quick. I'm going to make sure I can test it out. Audio. Aha. I figured it out. Hold on.
You broke it. You broke it.
There we go. There we go. Now I hear it.
It's broken. You broke it.
I always break things, man. That's my job, dude. So what do you think, man? You think they're too smaller little squares or the bigger squares? What do you think? This one or this one?
Ooh, I like this.
You like this one? We're like right next to each other. We're boys. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
I can really check things out now. I don't know. Maybe little squares are better.
Oh, man. What's going on, brother, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, starting without me?
I know. I had to. I know these people. Look, we got 22 people that were just popping in to be able to say, hey, what's going on? We've been waiting for you people. Jude says, hello. Hi, Shane. Hi, Jonathan. And then, Jonathan, I hear you. Yeah, so you'll have to keep an eye on the comments if you can. I don't know if you got Facebook opened up or anything like that.
Yeah, I already opened. I'm on top of things, Shane, okay?
I know. And I'm not. You're so on top of things, always, like updating your computer and everything else.
I started the update at 7 o'clock.
Get out of here.
I swear to God.
Wow. That's a big update, man. You haven't been on your Surface in a little bit.
I guess not. I'm turning the light down a little bit. That's better.
Where are you at? Where are you at in the house, man? Where were you at in the house?
Buddy, it's been a while. We got things changed up.
Well, I know you changed it up, but that looks totally different. I haven't seen this little background area you got going on here, man. Boy, look at you.
I built these cabinets today.
Get out of here. Those are cabinets behind you. I got to make it down there soon, man. I got to make it down there so we can have a face-to-face, 2 kitchen tables and a microphone. That's what I need.
Look, I even got my Yankee candle lit. Autumn leaves.
Well, I was going to say, what flavor is that? That's not really Christmassy. That's just an autumny kind of a fall kind of flavor.
Jeez, Christmas.
I know, dude.
Horrible, buddy.
Can you believe though? Think about it. I'm a huge Halloween fan, and so are you, man. We're big Halloween fans. And even though it's going to be weird this year, and I don't really know what's going to be happening with everything, but Christmas, I just saw on social media today, it's 11 weeks away, dude. What?
I got to take the air conditioners out of my windows still.
I know, me too. Me too, man. Hey, so what's the plans for Halloween this year, man? What do you got going on? I know you're a big Halloween guy. So what's up?
I'm just gonna sit in my house with a mask on.
That's it.
I don't know. I think Halloween. So I was just So Halloween's huge in Salem, Massachusetts. For those of you that don't know, that live, someone that doesn't know about Salem, Massachusetts at Halloween time, it's a circus. Like, it's crazy. People from all over the world flock to Salem, Mass for October. It's called Haunted Happenings. It happens the whole month.
Well, it's where the witch trials were, right? The witch trials back in the day.
Well, yes and no. So, like, I'm not going to get into the whole history of it, but, like, some of it happened in Danvers, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Which was Salem at the time. But anyway, Salem canceled Halloween, but it's people still came. So it's like madness.
Well, I remember we were there, right? We were there with Wesley and other folks that were there, and we had the big old Draculas that were coming out behind the thing. Was that around Halloween time? Was that during that time frame?
It's Salem, dude. It's always Halloween.
It's always.
That was in August or even July. I mean,
that was summertime. That's right.
It's always like that, man. It's always like that. But October is like madness.
Yeah.
And people are still there. I mean, people are still coming, which is dangerous with everything that's going on. But
I know. Did the state put any regulations down and say you guys can't do anything, or did they say it's up to you?
So the town of Salem did.
They did.
I have a friend who's a Salem police officer, and he said it's insanity.
I know that when so I went down, maybe it was last year. I think it was last year. I went down to Virginia to visit my sister and my brother-in-law down in Williamsburg, Virginia. We went to Busch Gardens, and they had the Hallow Scream. And what it is the park is open all day, right? Rides, roller coasters, and all the other stuff that's there. And then what they do is they shut the park down and they turn on all the lights and they fill the whole park with fog. And all these people come out and jump scare you. And they have 7 haunted areas of the park. Yeah. So you go through like a Texas Chainsaw area. You go through like a radioactive area. Dude, I've never been so scared in my life, man. It was so amazing. It was incredible. People jumping out with chainsaws and jumping out to you. I can't see them doing that. The place was jam-packed, wall to wall with people.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is Disney World's open, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Universal Studios does the whole Halloween thing. There's farms around here that do like the haunted houses and stuff. I think it's all pretty much, at least in Massachusetts, it's pretty much shut down.
Yeah. Yeah, up in Maine, the CDC up here said, listen, at your own risk. We don't recommend it. We don't recommend you going out or anything like that. But on the same token, you know what I mean? Like, you're outside, you're in a social kind of setting if you're walking through neighborhoods or you're doing whatever. But it's just one of those things, not to crowd into big packed buildings or anything like that, but to go out and do it. Because I'm planning on doing something at the end of the driveway where I might set up like a table. And my wife and I were talking about maybe setting out, like tying up little bags of candy, you know what I mean? And just kind of set them out individual bags. So like whatever, and have the kids come by and pick them up themselves.
Sprinkle a little COVID on each bag for all the kids.
Maybe put a little radioactive symbol on it.
Remember when they used to check? I think it was a big lie that my parents used to check my candy bars for razor blades. I think they just wanted to eat my candy. But now it's like, what do they get? I'm going to check it for COVID. They're going to start munching up your 3 musketeers.
Yeah, I think that they I remember that, dude. They used to like razor blades, or they would like check like things in like whatever it was, man. They had to go through everything. My father used to comb through it and go, let me taste this one and let me taste that one. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's half my candy's gone now, man.
Yeah. I think we were misled.
We were bamboozled,
I don't know,
my
man.
friend.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, is it a great idea to go house to house?
No.
During a pandemic, and like, I don't know. Probably not a great idea. Does it suck for the kids? Absolutely.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, especially now that we got all this stuff like sports figures and big figures all the way around that are now coming down with it. Like literally, it was like one of those, we're moving right past it. Everything's good to go. And not so much, guys. Like literally, it's at the end of the day, do take the safety precautions that you have to take and do what you have to do. That's why I'm saying I might just actually, if the kids are like walking in the neighborhood with the family or anything like that, or they're driving their car and I got it at the end of the table, I'm going to decorate my yard still. I'm still going to deck it out. And
there's nothing wrong with decorating the yard.
Right.
You know what? You need a t-shirt cannon.
Oh.
You get a t-shirt cannon, you load that with your bags of candy and just boom, you take out all the kids walking in the neighborhood.
I was saying I need to get those little Snickers bars and start chucking them at the kids. Stand at the thing and just chuck it.
It's like a Christmas parade. You know, the Christmas parade, Santa Claus and the elves, they come by on the fire engines and then just they throw hot candy at the kids. I mean, what says Christmas than throwing candy canes at young toddlers in the street?
Candy canes and hard candies at their heads and knocking them out.
Kid, here's a hard candy. Wow.
Oh, it's so you know what? It's just such a weird time, man. I know that a lot of the last couple of these that we've done, man, it's just we're in such this place that's just like a weird, I mean, just upside down area where we're at, whether we're wearing masks to walk into restaurants or we're sitting like every other booth has X's on them in the restaurants, so we can't really sit at that whatever, or just in general, man. I went on Thursday Night Football. I went over to Sebago with a buddy of mine. We went down to go. Usually you go there. It's a pretty good little crowd or whatever, but they have all the plastic up and all the bar and everything else, but nobody was there. And I'm like, wow, man, this is insane to me that the world's been turned upside down by this. You know what I mean? And it's just a weird place to be living in. But I'm going to try to celebrate the best I can by decorating the house and, you know, have people drive by and see it. Cause I'm always the guy that decorates for either Halloween or Christmas in the neighborhood, man. I won the Clark Griswold Award last year in our neighborhood for lights.
You deserved it, buddy.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I know you put a lot of pride in yours too, my friend. You do some stuff.
Well, I do, but not like you. I can't compete. But I'm all about the holidays, buddy. I love Halloween. I love Christmas.
I just want to feel normal. I want to feel a little bit normal. Just to, you know what I mean? If that's going to make me feel a little bit like we're getting back to somewhat normalcy outside of putting on masks and not being around a bunch of people, then that's what I'm going to do, and maybe entertain some kids and some people in the meantime and do it, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean, got to do, I guess, what you got to do. I'm probably not going to take the kids trick-or-treating.
No, me neither. Well, my kid's 15. He wants nothing to do with me. He's going to be like, listen, what is the trick-or-treating, man? Oh, just give me some candy. Why don't you buy the 3 bags and give me a bag of it, too?
Well, it's like the same thing. It's like, you know, you stuff the whole family in the car. You go to a farm. You pay $35 to go apple picking. You know, you get all, like, ready for fall weather and stuff. Usually it's too hot out and you're wearing a sweater. And you're up and down, you know, in the farm picking apples when you can just go buy a bag of apples for $5 at the grocery store. You know what I mean? So it's the experience. You're paying for the experience. It's the same thing.
John, I will tell you, though, we went to apple picking last weekend. Crystal, myself, and Gavin went. We had our masks on or whatever. And I think people were so itching to get out of the house and just go do something that the lines were around the corner. And I was like, oh, this place is jam-packed with people.
Well, when you know, over in Massachusetts, you know, I know you're in Maine. Things may be different in Maine, but you have to schedule an appointment.
Oh, see, that's good.
Go apple picking.
I like that, actually.
Yeah. So you can do it online. You schedule an appointment. You walk up to the booth. You get your bag. You go and you pick your apples. But it's not the same. Like they don't have, you know. Usually it's like there's all kinds of vendors there and food trucks and there's like a petting zoo, and I don't even know what they did with the animals. The animals were gone. No idea.
They're protecting the animals from the COVID, man. They're packing them up to get them out of here.
I don't know, man, but it's not the same.
No, it isn't. I don't think anything's really the same. I don't know if it's going to be for this way moving forward, but right now, you know, you want somewhat normalcy. But like somebody just posted, I don't know if you see the comment down below, John. They asked about show us your pumpkins. I think that was something we did the last couple of years that was really great. Just
we can still do that.
You want to do it again?
Sure.
I think we should. I mean, that was a lot of fun, just with the overall costumes, or even just your decorations that you do in your house or whatever else. You know, you put some pumpkins out there or whatever.
It's all eligible. Anything related to Halloween. So it could be you carve a jack-o'-lantern, you have wearing a costume, you decorate in your house like Shane Lakita trying to win a contest.
Griswold.
Yeah. Hey, I just noticed, you know, I'm not a professional podcaster like yourself, but you got that mic like right up close. Should I move my mic up close?
No, you sound great. You sound great.
It's like it's in the.
Oh, that's different though. I hear it. Like there's a difference.
Should I put it closer?
I listen. I think you sound great. We should ask the people in the room here. We got 26 people in here watching us. What do you guys think? Better here? Go ahead.
Should I like do some Sinatra? I feel like a crooner, you know, like
to the moon.
I don't know. Does it sound better when it's closer?
I can definitely tell a little bit of a difference, but
right.
Who knows? Who knows?
Well, I just want to fit in, man. You got that spaceship in front of your face. I feel like
it's a giant. Oh yeah, somebody just said closer. Closer sounds better.
All right.
Look at that, dude. Look at that thing. Yours is bigger than mine. I mean, seriously, look at that, dude.
Buddy. I can't help you there in that department.
Oh yeah, much. Other people are saying better, closer, better.
All right,
closer.
It's closer. Here you go. You can hear my wonderful voice now.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll put an announcement out on NFLN, just to kind of put it together to be able to get back into Show Us Your Pumpkins. Maybe I'll bring out some of the old photos that we brought up because there was a lot of good excitement around that. I think it'll just have people feel a little bit normal, a little bit getting back to something. You know what I mean? And
I got a ton of leftover goodie bags, and I have remember the dog tags, the NFLN dog tags? I got so much leftover stuff from our events. So we got prizes.
We might have some giveaways.
We got prizes. You guys can win some prizes.
Trinkets and prizes. I like that.
Lots of trinkets, lots of prizes. Show us your pumpkins.
Show us your pumpkins. Hey, Jude says it's the microphone's better away. So she's the only one that said it's better away. Everybody else says it's better closer.
My mother doesn't want to hear me. That's what it is.
Your mom's like, listen, I just want to hear Shane. That's it. That's it.
Right. You know what it is? The microphone is blocking her son's beautiful mug.
Oh, that's exactly
what it is. She wants to see this handsome face. She misses
it. Is, man. Did you just recently get a trim? You get a nice trimmed up, man? It's looking good, man.
Every 2 weeks, buddy. Well, I combed my hair tonight.
Oh, a special occasion. You combed your hair.
Well, not for nothing. It is my anniversary. My wedding anniversary is Monday.
Oh. How many years?
18 years.
Woo!
And I figured, we probably celebrate Saturday night. I don't know. That's a negative. My wife went out with her girlfriend, so.
Oh, you're
So,
John, that reminds me of the story, man. That reminds me of the story of okay. So I'm not really happy to admit this whole entire thing, but we were together we were probably married for about 5 or 6 years. It was our anniversary coming up. And I had a couple of my buddies from Mass and Rhode Island. We decided we're going to go down to see Tampa Bay and Boston series, the 3-game set down in Tampa, and go party down there and hang out, whatever, just the boys, like a boys weekend or whatever. And so we decide we're going to go ahead and go down there, not realizing that one of the days is July 27th, right in like our anniversary. And so tickets are bought, plane rides, everything's good to go. I didn't listen. I don't feel good about admitting this, but I didn't realize until I got down there that I was like, oh, wait a second. And she didn't say anything. Like Crystal played like, oh, that. All right, you're going to go down there? All right, great. Awesome. Good job or whatever. I get down there, man. I felt so bad, man, about the whole entire situation. So you got to lay the guilt trip on her. You got to say to her, hey, listen, oh, you're going out with the girls. That's a good time. It's good times, man. We could have gone out to like dinner, or we could have got
I laid the whole guilt trip on her. But to be honest with you, I think like it's been about 5 years, maybe 5 or 6 years. For some reason, on our anniversary, Dominica had always had a fight scheduled. So we were spending it like I was spending it watching her get in the ring and fight. Anyway, it's so weird. It all started with her first fight. Was on our anniversary back in October of I think 2016. And every just seems to happen that every year since then on our anniversary, she's had a fight scheduled. Pretty weird.
That is kind of strange, but I mean, I guess it times out like that though. Probably prime time or whatever.
Throw punches at someone else. So.
Not at you.
No. Hey, you know what's funny? I'm noticing on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's captions.
There's captions. What do you mean? Oh yeah. There's it can. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's on YouTube, or is that on Facebook or YouTube? Yeah, that's on
Facebook. That's Facebook. So I can't see, like, you can't see the "Hi guys, you sound good."
Oh, I can see it, but it's behind the captions.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Huh. We have to think about that.
You got captions. Does the captions they can pick up on the accent and everything, huh?
I don't think so. I think they're thinking pocket and khakis are like car keys and whatever else, man. Trust me.
Oh, I can't wait to watch this back and see what the nonsense is. You know what else we need? We need a sign language person.
Yes, exactly.
Trying to keep up.
One from Massachusetts to go through car keys. Oh, that's awesome, man. I love it.
Oh, it's so high tech. Look at us. Microphones, captions.
I know, man.
Someone to sign now.
Listen. I'm with the times, man. We got to bring it up to. We got to be current. We got to be current and be relevant. Let's go. Let's keep right in people's faces.
So just so everyone knows, Shane hits me up about 15 minutes before we go on air.
I did.
Hey, why don't you cook something?
Yeah.
Want to cook something? I'm not prepared to just whip something up.
But I thought you're Superman in the kitchen. I thought you're Superman.
Well, I don't have the ingredients ready. I'd have to set up all the cameras and the lights and the microphones. But I do have some leftover. Where are we? Where's the
that?
My hold on.
Oh, those are the blueberries or that's the
Frankenberry, baby.
Oh, Frankenberry. Oh, that looks delicious, man.
Oh yeah.
Literally, it's making my mouth. Check this out.
I had 2 left.
You did.
Got Frankenberries right here, baby.
You do wonders with those all those, the whole brand, the blueberries, the Frankenberries, all those.
I understand. I mean, it's not everyone has a box of Frankenberry cereal in the house. For me, it's just I try to find fun ways to enjoy food and make it fun.
Absolutely. Well, so first of all, every time you break it out, it always reminds me of when I was a kid, man, because I used to eat those cereals so much, dude. So, they were my favorite. Maybe some Lucky Charms and whatever else had the marshmallows. I was anything with marshmallows, man. I was good to go, man, because it made my milk different coloring and it made it taste different, and it was amazing. It was so good.
We could do a whole show on sugary sweet cereals from our childhood.
I totally agree.
Absolutely.
I totally agree.
I mean, so many of them are gone. I mean, just think about there was a cereal for everything.
There was
I think there was I remember there was a Mr. T cereal.
Oh yeah.
Time.
There was A-Team, there was Mr. T, there was Captain America, there was all kinds of them.
All those cereals tasted like Captain Crunch.
Well, see, I have a thing against Captain Crunch, man. I like Captain Crunch, but Captain Crunch destroy my mouth, man, all the time. It's like
they get caught up in yeah.
Oh, just destroy it all the time. I was always like, I'm not down with Captain Crunch. It beats me up, man, every time. Every time.
You know what? This is like the perfect segue. Unfortunately, I'm not sponsored by Magic Spoon, but I did just spend $60 on cereal from them.
Magic Spoon, tell me more.
It's like a high protein, 0 grain, low weight Watch a Point cereal. It's like sugary kid cereal without the sugar, without the carbs.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So they got all. I got.
I'm writing that down. I got my pen.
Yeah, it's $10 a box of cereal.
Whoa.
Right. And I just got 6 boxes. So you have to buy 4. They'll only ship boxes of 4.
So it's a $40 minimum order. Boom.
$40 minimum.
Wow. Hey, you got a question right here, John. Did you see it?
What do you think of the new butter flavored Devotion? Oh, I like it. I mean, it's I'm not so much with the savory stuff. I know Devotion's making mac and cheese with it, and they're doing the pizza crust and stuff like that. I don't know. I've done some baked goods with it. I'm more of I like to bake the sweeter stuff, so it's not very sweet, but it isn't completely savory. It's got a sweetness to it, a slight sweetness to it. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do.
Could you make a biscuit or something like that with the butter flavored?
Oh no, you can make biscuits. I've done all that stuff. I'm just I don't know. I'm definitely not using it as much as I use Angel Food Cake. I am excited. They just released sweet potato pie.
I saw that.
So I ordered the sweet potato pie. It should be here within the next couple of days. Well, I didn't order it. They sent it to me.
Gotcha.
I ordered them to send it to me. I was like,
right.
When am I need some of that sweet potato pie. So, I mean, they released it and I don't have it yet. So I'm kind of bummed out. I was hoping to have it before they released it because I would have loved to throw in some recipes up with that. But no, the butter flavor is good. I made, what did I make with it? I made a couple of cakes. I made a savory pizza waffle. It is 2 points per serving, so it's a little higher than the Angel Food Cake.
So what is it? What makes it higher though? Just out of curiosity, is it like just calorie counts or like
the ratio of calorie to protein? So Angel Food Cake is 100 calories per serving, and this, like the brownie batter, which is also 2 points, is 110 calories. That slight difference changes the whole entire points.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had the butter. I think I had a sample of the butter before, like the little sample packs or whatever, a while back.
No, that was different. That was a flex flavor.
Okay, gotcha. The
flex. So they
flavor.
had a I don't want to get all crazy. I'm probably boring everyone here, but they had a flex flavor. They still have it. It's called like sweet butter or something like that. This is buttery blend protein. It's different okay. Profile, totally different. The other butter was sweeter. This still has a little sweetness to it, but it not the same.
Gotcha. More savory, if anything.
Definitely more savory.
Yep. Yeah. Somebody just commented. Linda said, "Yummy, love sweet potato."
Oh,
another
man.
person said, "Oh, sweet potato pie sounds good right now."
I have about 30 recipes in my head I want to make with this protein. I'm dying for it to get here.
I love it when you get when you. That's fantastic. I'm completely jealous because I'm not in the same room with you right now, having that other donut that you have. You said you have 2 left. That one of those could have been mine, man. It could have been mine.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Oh, you got some wine? I got a little bit of Tito's and Diet Moxie, my friend.
I'm celebrating my anniversary by myself.
Well, you're here with me, man. You're here with me. I'm celebrating.
All you guys. Thank you for celebrating.
Yes, exactly. Let's see. We got a couple of cereals. We got a couple of cereals here. What's that? What'd you say?
Domenica, she's losing points. She's losing points.
Somebody said King Vitamin and Quisp. What? I don't know what that is. Are those cereals? Are those cereals?
I don't know. Maybe
King Vitamin and Quisp. I don't know what that is. And then another one said, my childhood cereal came with Tiddlywinks game in it. I'm old. They said I'm old.
Well, I remember prizes in cereal boxes.
Oh yeah,
that was the best.
Yep.
My absolute favorite prize was that sticky octopus spider guy that you'd like
throw to the wall.
Right, but as soon as it lands in the rug one time, it's over. It's ruined. That's it. One time.
It's got carpet hairs. It's got dog hairs. It's got everything else.
One time. If it hits the rug one time, forget about it. Just throw it away. Doesn't matter. Soap and water. You wash it up. It's ruined.
It's done. It's done. Though.
Just burn it.
I used to love. Now that you're saying little gifts and prizes that I used to get, I used to love the ones that I used to get in Cracker Jacks. Man, the Cracker Jack gifts. That's all I would try to go for. The candied caramel popcorn or whatever. You remember Cracker Jacks, right?
Of course.
And they would have the little iron-on or the little like tattoos you could get with them or whatever else, dude. Those were money.
Shane, they weren't iron-on tattoos, you crazy bastard. What is wrong with you?
You iron them onto your skin somehow. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Let's see here. We got another person says, "Happy anniversary to you, John."
Yeah.
Wanted an opinion on the butter. D, thanks, buddy. Appreciate the opinion on that.
Yeah. So I haven't experimented enough with the butter because I'm not like a savory guy when it comes to that stuff. Like if I'm doing savory, I'm not. I hate making 2-ingredient dough. I hate it. I hate making it.
Why?
I used to make it. Remember, I made it before it was 2-ingredient dough.
I know.
I used to have the biscuit.
Why do you hate it? Oh, why do you hate it?
It's just such a pain. To me, it's like gets so sticky to work with, and it's a hassle. And it's just not worth it for me. Like for my time, it's more precious doing other things than messing around with.
But that's your concept, though, John. You like to cook good food that you like to eat, but also easy to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, I share what works for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a pain in the ass for me. I don't like to do it. It's like I make a mess in the house and it gets sticky and I get frustrated and I'm like, I'm never making this again.
You're throwing it against the wall. You're like, get out of my face.
Right. You know what I mean? So whatever. You know me, I'm a Western bagel guy. I save my points there. I'd rather do that. I got a freezer full of them. If I need a bagel, I
haven't ordered Western Bagel in a while, man. I should order them, and they're good. They were good. They were a good alternative to a lot of the high calorie, high fat content bagels that are out there. Let's see. We got somebody that said Trix was what came with Tiddlywinks game in it. Somebody said Trix. I didn't know Trix was the one that came with that.
Silly rabbit.
Silly rabbit. And then we got another Facebook user that says, just a quick hi. You're both inspirational. Thank you so much, whoever that was.
Thank you.
Doug. What's up, Doug? If you look at Doug, John, you'll see on his profile picture, I drew that for him. I did his profile for him.
I know your work. I can see it, a mile away, buddy. I knew it.
That's what a lot of people said. I've got a very signature look to the profile because there's a lot of other ones that are out there, but really signature, like with the ring and then the different, spray paint pattern on the back and everything else. So yeah, man, I appreciate Doug. Doug's always been a supporter. He's also a patron of the podcast too. He's always been such a really big supporter.
Right on, Doug.
Yeah. So speaking of that, so I know you saw it. I don't know if you saw it, John. And I did tag you in it on Instagram where I said that you challenged me on the last one to be able to put my stuff out there more. And I feel like it's been received so well already on Instagram where people are like, wait a minute, what's happening with this? So I think the next step is probably going to be to go on to NFLN to show the folks there to be able to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm at. You know how good it felt to give that girl to $500, John, like literally sat there for that tip. She came back to the table after we tipped her $500, right? We recorded the part of it. I told her, I said, I'm only recording because I want to make sure that people know that the money that they donated goes towards it. She came back to the table, John. She literally was in tears. And she said to me, she goes, listen, I was just talking to my boyfriend. He's working in the kitchen. And literally we were wondering how we're going to pay rent this month. And you literally just were like a blessing that just walked into our life right now and just helped us out with this whole part. Cause it's been so tough in the restaurant business because nobody's going out to eat. Nobody's going out to do anything. And that's their only source of income. You know what I mean? And so she was like, I just can't thank you enough. And it was just incredibly motivating and humbling and inspirational. It was incredible, man. I loved it. I loved everything about it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool stuff. So I just remembered something, and for this reason alone, you should buy the buttery blend. I've totally slipped my mind. It was one of the first things that I made with it. I make my own English muffins. 2 points. I made pumpkin English muffins. I've made cinnamon, cinnamon brown sugar English muffins, regular English muffins. They're awesome. The buttery blend, number one for that. That recipe alone is awesome.
So do you make your English muffins with like similar to the 2-ingredient dough, or like how do you make your own to be like low calorie like that?
No, because I hate the 2-ingredient dough.
Right.
You're gonna
That's what I mean. I was wondering. What's that?
So what are you gonna make me look up my recipe right now?
No, man. You're like, why you call me out, man? What's going on?
I'm doing it. Hold on. Here we go. Wait a second. Yeah, so the English muffin. So here's a cinnamon caramel English muffin I made, and water, baking powder, and the buttery blend.
Wow.
Well, I mean, there's other ingredients too.
Yeah.
There's no yogurt. There's no flour. There's nothing.
I think that's why I didn't like the 2-ingredient dough, John. Is because the yogurt. The yogurt. It gave me. I know sourdough. I've had sourdough before, and people they were like, "Oh, it's like sourdough," and I'm like, I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of that really sour tart taste that was going with whatever I was making there. So that's cool. I have to check that out, John. I don't think I saw the English muffins.
Yeah, so the English muffin is easy. You make them in a bowl. You microwave it first. Then it comes out. You pop it out of the bowl. You slice it in half, and then you toast it. And it's number one, awesome game changer. I haven't made it since I got the buttery blend a couple of weeks ago. I totally forgot about it.
That's a good recommendation. Somebody just said, I bought the buttery devotion, but didn't do anything with it yet. Susan, there you go.
Yeah.
So English muffins right there. Recommendation.
Yeah. Check out my English muffin recipe. Awesome. It makes one single English muffin. They're 2 points each. I think they're pretty good. They got the nooks and the crannies. I impressed myself.
I'm always impressed with all the recipes you do, John. So Janelle, I just looked on the Facebook page. I know you're asking, is there a way to get our names to show up? So next time we do a live like this on the announcement page, you'll see a little link up there. All you got to do is go in there and give permission to this service of StreamYard, and your name will come up on the Facebook comments like Susan did, because Susan's name comes up on this too, but it comes up Facebook user on the thing. So, but I see that that's you on there that just asked the question, Janelle. So, oh, thanks, Denise, for saying I love how you're paying it forward. Appreciate it. Need to have the link for the muffins, John. They want the link for the muffins. So maybe in the body of when this goes to post on NFLN, just put the.
I can send you the Instagram link right now.
There you go, Denise. Here you go.
But yeah, I like when you talk because I get to take snack breaks.
Yeah. Well, when you're talking, I get to have drink breaks, so it's all good to go, man. Yeah, Denise, I agree with that. I love the fact that John is humble enough to think to himself that, he just said a minute ago that he's proud of his of that recipe that he had. I think some of the recipes that he's had has not only been a lifesaver for me in my journey, but overall in general for a lot of people, right? With bird balls. And I think one of my favorite recipes that he ever had was the atomic apple pie, which is like literally my absolute favorite of anything you've made, but only when you make it. Because I tried to make it myself. It didn't turn out as good. The day that I was over at your house and you made it, and I was like, whoa, good.
Did you come with me on the show for that one? No, you didn't.
I wasn't there for that one. No. Nope. But I was over your house, and you made it before I showed up.
We were testing it out. I think we were testing it out on Friday before a show. And then I think I was on the show like Tuesday or Monday, the following, that next week.
Exactly. Let's see here. Somebody else says, I tried the 2 ingredient dough with light sour cream, mixed it with a bit more flour, then left it in the bowl to rest for about an hour. It's much easier to work with.
I do. I think you have to let it rest, or even I think some people refrigerate it too. I get so frustrated with it. It just, I don't know. That's me though. It works for other people. People
love it. They make a lot of people they live by it. They live by it a lot. So whatever. Were you the one that just posted the English muffin, John? Was that you? On Instagram?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Gotcha. Thanks for letting me know how to show up. Nice. No problem, Janelle. Let's see here. You're so dangerous, John. Doesn't help when you eat all the yummy. You're so dangerous, John. Who was that?
I got to find it.
Oh, that was LB or LFB. Oh, nice. She said you're dangerous. That's awesome. And then Rick says his favorite is still French toast, man. Rick, Rock Hill Rick.
Oh, the stuffed French toast?
Yeah, man. That's pretty good.
There's a lot of, it's funny. I like that some of the things that I make. Oh, what was it? Are you frozen?
No.
Oh,
well, I guess.
I thought you were frozen, man.
No, I did like you did to me that day where you went.
Yeah. No, I love. What do they say? Flatter. It's imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Yes,
man. There is a lot of imitation out there. There are some really cool old recipes that I made that a lot of people have kind of claimed the fame to. But it's cool. It's helping people. I don't care about that. But it's just funny. Rick's been making a lot of my recipes from way back. So
yeah.
But you know what I mean? There's so many people out there that. So
you don't take that to heart at all? You don't take that to heart, where you're like, man, that was fine at one time, but there's no proprietary information. There's nothing that you could do.
Recipes are tough. People change one ingredient, slight ingredient, or they call it something else. Or,
right.
But I mean, how many ways can you make a dish? You know what I mean? So many people. There's only so many ways you can make a dish. It's like. I didn't invent French toast. I didn't invent a waffle.
Right.
But, it's the recipes help people. So that's cool. That's all that matters. Sometimes it stings when I see people writing cookbooks and
right.
all that stuff, but whatever.
I love the fact that you're lighthearted about it, because I'd be pissed, to be honest with you. I'd be like, listen, you know what? I created a lot of that. I put a lot of heart, and I know you personally, so I know the amount of work that you put in to perfect these things, to make sure it's right for you with whatever it is that you're making, to make sure it's a good thing that you're putting out there. And I know how much you pride that you take with that, with the fact that whatever you're putting out there, you got to like, right? You got to be like, okay, I'm good to go with this aspect of it. So that way, you know that somebody else is probably going to like what you've created, but also it's because you like it. And you're like, I love this. This is right where I need it to be. And I know the work that you put into it. So for me, it's the same thing like with artwork, John, to be honest with you. It's the same thing. It's very similar, right? You put your art out there, you do whatever. I talk to a lot of painters and a lot of artists that do the same thing. And somebody will go in, change a color, change a line, doing something, whatever, but plagiarize and be able to bring that to the table. And they say, oh, that's my piece of art now because it's a different color or it's a different shade. So, it is, but it's creativity and it's, you know what I mean? It's a weird space.
When I was first like starting out with this whole Mud Hustler thing, it bothered me more. Now, not so much. Like, I'm happy that some of the food. I know that a lot of the food is helping a lot of people. Right. I know there's people who would never make a donut that's covered in marshmallow cereal that fits in your Weight Watcher plan, but it's like they're not going to go there. But it's fun and stuff like that. But and I know that helps a lot of people too. But just being able to like influence other people who are creating recipes, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I think it's cool. I mean, I watch the Food Network. I'm watching Bobby Flay make something, or I'm watching like Duff bake something, or I'm watching like Guy Fieri, and that influences me to go in the kitchen and start creating things. So, you know what I mean? It's just part of it. I want to see everyone do well and, help people. So if it's helping people navigate this lifestyle, that's awesome.
That's great, man. That's awesome. Somebody did say they had to break up with the big ass waffle. I don't know who that was that said that. She said I had to break up with it, maybe because of some of the ingredients or something like that in there. I'm not sure. Old school recipe. Let's see. I'll pop this one up. Old school recipe from when my mom did Weight Watchers in the late 1970s. 1 slice of bread covered with mix of cottage cheese, fresh blueberries, sprinkled with cinnamon and broil. It's really good. Whoa, interesting. Yeah.
Yep. It's better than some of those other old school recipes I've seen. Like the gelatins and the liver and all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the liver, man. That's the one I keep hearing about all over the place, dude. That was so gross. But they were all about it. Somebody else says Big Ass Waffles is still a life changer for me. Let's see. That is old school Weight Watchers. Let's see here. When people are looking for recipes in our virtual meetings, I do reference Mud on Connect. I do give them recipes. They need to go find them. Yeah, absolutely. I know that not only through Connect and whatever else, but also through Instagram and some of the other social media feeds that you've done. I know that it's interesting because I've made bird balls probably 1,000 times in my life, but I always have to go back and check the recipe from your post. I know, dude. I know. Listen, I don't know what's going on.
So I can't call you out on that because I just had to go reference my own recipe to tell you how to make an English muffin. But bird balls, man, come on.
I know. It's so simple, dude. It's so simple. Well, see, I'm not a cook. So I am a cook in certain aspects, but I love that one because I usually just want to make sure I get the right ingredients to make sure it's all good to go. Hey, look, that's Crystal. My wife says your recipes are on Pinterest too. She said she sees them on Pinterest.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Pinterest, but I've seen people reference them from Pinterest. So that's cool.
Look at that logo down there. That's me too. Look at I drew that for her. See that? That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see. Somebody says liver was supposed to be once a week. I know my mom lived it. That's gross, man. Liver's gross. It's the most
liver and onions
in the world, dude. It's so gross. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do liver. Liver and onions. Come on. My grandfather used to do it. He'd be like, "Come on, have some of this liver and onions." I'm like, "Nope, all set." I just can't do it. Do you like liver?
Me? No.
Yeah, you.
No.
Okay,
no.
Good. Me neither.
No.
Oh, man. What were you about to say?
Someone had just asked me if I was dunking my donut in wine.
That might be a good mix, man. Might be a new mix.
No. It's it's funny. I've you referenced the Fireball, the atomic apple pie.
Apple pie. Yeah.
That has Fireball whiskey in it. So, I mean, I saw a recipe for something with Fireball whiskey, and I was like, that kind of influenced me to go out and make the atomic apple pie. You know what I mean? So I can't hate on someone who gets influenced by something that I'm doing. It does bother me that if someone takes my like recipe and just calls it something else. I've seen that. Like I've seen bird balls just called meatloaf cups, you know, and it's my bird ball recipe, you know, and I'm like, that's my recipe.
Right. I would literally be like, why are you calling it meatloaf cups? Seriously.
I don't even bother, but it's funny, you know, because people will see that stuff and they'll tag me in it. You know, they don't call them out, but I'll just get tagged in a post and I'll be like, why am I tagged in this? And I'm like, oh, it's bird balls. And then I read, meatloaf cups. And I'm like, that's my bird ball recipe.
No, man. Listen, I know there's many people that have even shared with me on my end where your recipes have just been a staple of where they're at. Quick question for you, John. I know I haven't seen a lot of them because I mean we've been busy with everything we're doing. What's how's the newsletter going for Mud Hustler, man? How's everything going with that aspect of it with everybody that signed up for that?
I don't get them out as often as I should. Usually when I drop a new recipe, I try to get it out.
Okay.
But if I'm just like redoing an older recipe, not every recipe I make is, you know, a fresh recipe that I've never made before. When I do that, typically I send out the newsletter. I haven't been on top of it. I've just been so busy with.
I love them. I love it when you do them. When I get them, I write in my email and whatever it is that you're working on or something that's going on in your life or whatever. We like to stay connected with the Mud Hustler. You know what I mean?
It's so hard to stay on top of the website, the newsletter, all the social media accounts.
I know.
It's a lot.
It is, man. It is. I know the other day I was telling my wife, I said, I usually do on TikTok, I'll do 2 lives a week, like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I cut back on my Thursdays, man, because I just need a balance, you know what I mean? Make sure I'm balancing things out, make sure I'm good to go and whatever else, because it's a lot to do with social media and newsletters and podcasting and everything else. Like we're both playing in this space of some sort, and we work full-time jobs, and we're full-time dads, and we're full-time husbands. You know what I mean? So it is difficult, but it's worth it in the long run once we do it, because so many people are appreciative of the things that we do and things like that. So let's see. Somebody says lots of ketchup with liver makes it good. Oh boy, I don't know if I could cover it in ketchup.
Oh my God. I just saw somewhere, like some stupid thing popped up somewhere where I think it was 3 tablespoons of ketchup has more sugar in it than a glazed donut.
Yep. It does. There's a lot of sugar in ketchup. That's why we buy the low sugar and low sodium ketchup most of the time. Trust me, it doesn't taste the same. I mean, it does. It tastes pretty good, but it's not the same, you know, with that sweetness with the tomato and everything else in there. But a lot of people, if you think about it, a lot of people are addicted to sugars and things like that anyway. So ketchup, people have it on eggs and fries and whatever else, man. That's one of the reasons why, man.
Yeah.
It's sugar.
That's why. I mean, you got some of those rebels out there that don't keep track of those condiments.
Right. Exactly.
You got
to keep track of it. That's right. Let's see. Old school WW had you eat liver once a week. Oh boy, that's gross. My meatloaf cup recipe is not healthy. LOL. She says.
Yeah. No, this was a blatant hey, I'm gonna take that recipe and call it a meatloaf cup.
They bit your rhymes, man. They were like, this is a John thing, and we're gonna call it my own, is what they did. Let's see. John has been a game changer for my journey. Definitely. I don't know who said that. That was. Oh, I can't even see it. Let's see. Denise says, been saving up your podcast, Shane, for our move back to South for the winter. Denise, I'm jealous of you that you're moving back down South for the winter. I'm always jealous of you and Rick going up north and then back down South. One day, that will be my world. I will be doing the exact same thing, going up to be getting away from these frigid, nasty, disgusting, cold winters that are coming our way.
Snowbirds.
Exactly.
Rick has the right idea. He uses sriracha.
Oh, nice. Oh, there it is right there. Yep. I use sriracha instead of ketchup. Nice. I don't know. I haven't seen it spelled catsup in so long.
You beat me to it. Catsup.
I'm gonna get me some catsup on that.
I feel like that you, me, and Rick are sitting like around a campfire with like hot dogs on a stick. And Rick's like, I got the catsup.
I got some catsup here.
And Shane's like, I got these beans.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's what I feel like right now. I feel like
Rick,
I'm
we love you, man. We love you. Even the way you pronounce catsup.
No, it's just the way he wrote it. But yeah, that's
I know. It is. All right, man. Well,
tomato.
listen. Hey, so anything else going on in your world, man? I know that what I'd like to be able to try to see if we could do with these 2 kitchen tables is maybe every other week or anything like that to be able to just be,
I just, I know we didn't do it last week, right?
we didn't.
I'm down, whatever. You hit me up, we make it work. This is easy.
Yeah, I love the fact that we had a bunch of people on here tonight. This has been great. I think maybe Saturdays are even better, a little bit better than Fridays. Maybe we'll ask some folks to see where they're
as
at.
long as I don't have an anniversary to celebrate or, a hot date. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's right. I do. That's right.
Me and my donuts and my wine.
and your friends right here. Johnny, you going to do anything on Monday for your anniversary? You going to take her out anywhere, or is it going to be like, no, I'm not taking you anywhere?
No, you know what? We it's tough with the COVID stuff. So
it is.
It's not the same. We'll celebrate together. I'm only teasing. I
wish you could go to Newport. I mean, that's your place, man. That's
we celebrate our anniversary every year. For the past few years, on a weekend, we usually go away to Newport for the weekend. We have a good time. We have a lot of fun, but we can't do that this year. So
no,
we'll have fun. Yeah,
we'll
do something.
Absolutely. Maybe next time we do this 2 kitchen tables, I can make it down there and we can do it in person, you know what I mean, and be able to be back like the old days. Maybe we'll go live like this again, maybe a little different. I know last time we would record it on a video and then we would load it up, but I kind of like the interaction that we can get live like this and people talking and
I think it's cool. I like it too.
Me too.
It's not, I mean, I miss having you here, but it's definitely it's pretty professional.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, listen, show us your pumpkins, man. We're going to get some promotions out about that. We got some giveaways, guys, for the show us your pumpkins. You got our gears going and really thinking of how to be able to get some folks to be able to, whether it's costumes or whether it's decorations or pumpkin designs or carving them, and just to get back to somewhat sense of normalcy, I think is a really important aspect of it. And this community does that really well, but this is another way we can do that moving forward. So I think it'll be really, really good to be able to do so. Denise says, love you and Dominica, John. So that's good, Denise. Rick and Denise are some of our biggest supporters across the board. So
yeah, we love you too.
Absolutely. All right, man. You got anything else left over here before we close up?
No,
shop?
I think I got nothing really. I touched on the $60 in cereal that I bought.
You did. Yep.
I haven't sampled all the flavors.
No.
Maybe I'll do a review.
You should.
I'll post up a review or something on that.
And maybe next live we'll have you cooking. We're gonna have you cooking. Maybe we'll prepare next time.
Yeah, maybe. You know what?
You do it on like national TV, so you could do it for like some YouTube.
There's a camera crew there. I just gotta make really dumb jokes. That's all.
I love it.
I got an idea. Next time you are here for the show,
yeah, I'll record you.
You can capture the action.
I love it. That's what we'll do. I think people want to see you in action, man. They want to see you cooking, man. They want to see you dancing and cooking and making jokes and going, oh, just like this all the time.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll figure it out.
All right, man. Well, listen, it was good seeing you, brother. All the folks that are in the live here with us, all 20 some odd people that have been here all night. It's been great to see you guys, and good to see you, Denise and Susan, and everybody that was here tonight. It was really great, and we'll talk to you next time when we go live, probably in another either 2 weeks, or we'll put the announcement out when we're going to go live next time around. So have a good night, everybody. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, guys.